Welcome to Let's Lose. We're going to start up Spider-Man again.
Spider-Man!
This is Barter. I'm playing Brian.
You're playing Brian?
Yep.
Oh, man.
I did just say in the last episode, I do in fact work in nursing.
Yeah, you do.
Andrew here works in IT.
I do not. I pretend.
He's a computer.
You know, it's...
He's a computer.
I am a computer.
He was built at Cyberdyne. He's the Skynet.
What was that? Fallen?
I don't know. I don't even know.
You know, it's funny, because you're a nurse. You're
nursing.
You're
we'll
nursing.
Just say that.
Whatever. You're whatever the hell you are. Yes. I honestly don't know.
I work in nursing. That's all that needs to be said.
Okay. Well, you work in nursing.
Thank you.
And you smoke.
Yeah, but half of the nursing field does.
It's so weird. It seems like it's so contradictory.
Actually, 85 of the respiratory field, like respiratory therapists and respiratory doctors, they smoke.
That's so fucked up.
Over 85% of nursing is overweight.
Yeah.
So it's just what it is.
It's just, I think you got to you can crawl, I guess. I was going to say zip.
I'm trying to save my web, actually.
Oh, yeah. We ran out of webbing when you got on that,
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
I don't know. Go back.
I'm going to drop. See what's over here.
Whoa! Well, that's not... I think you're supposed to go this way.
Yeah, I do too.
But, oh God, if it takes us the whole way back...
It shouldn't. We'll see.
No. Well, you didn't really do anything.
Not really.
I mean, oh, yeah, it took you the way back. Not the biggest of deals.
I got web back. Hey!
Hey! That's always helpful. Yeah, you smoke, like, everyone I ever have known that's been in nursing or the medical field or whatever has smoked.
You know why?
Why?
It's fucking stressful.
I can imagine.
Dealing with people when they're sick and or dying, they're not the easiest to deal with.
Yeah, that's true. I can imagine. I have no interest whatsoever in that field. Like, I could never take care of somebody and like another human being like that. Like, that's why I could never have kids.
Please don't get me wrong. I love what I do. I love helping people. I love caregiving. I love it.
But you gotta...
I went to school for it technically, and I love it, but it's stressful.
Yeah.
It gets on your very last damn nerve.
Well, it's funny because when was the first time you ever had a cigarette?
Oh, I was 12.
You were 12.
12 when I had my very first, yes.
Your very first cigarette?
Yep. I was in... What is it? It wasn't Mayo. Yeah, it was Mayo Park.
Okay.
Sitting at a pavilion. Matt Hoy. Me, Mike, and Tyler.
I remember his name.
Yep. He was like... Mike really knew him. I didn't so much. But he was like, Barter, here, have a cigarette. And I was just like, okay. And I took that first hit and I didn't inhale. I just put it in my mouth and he was like, did you like that? I was like, I guess. And nothing really happened. He was like, okay, do this. Suck it in your mouth and then go. And I was like, okay. And I took it in. And just lost my mind. And he's like, what do you think? I'm like, this is good.
What do you think? Oh, it's the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
So then I didn't really do it after that. For like a month or two. And then I remember I went over to Mike's one time and his grandmother was over and she smoked Misty 120s.
Oh, God.
They were long, thin.
Yeah, they were.
And he was like, dude, I got some smokes. I was like, okay.
I got some smokes.
He had like three of them. And we went out and shared them.
Oh, God.
Throughout the night of like walking around town and shit.
They were menthol, weren't they?
Yeah, all Misties are.
Oh, Lord.
So we smoked them.
I had the freshest breath, though. Oh, shit.
Really, through 12 and 13, it was on and off.
Yeah.
Like, when you get them, I do them, and they felt, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, at that point, when you wouldn't inhale, I wasn't coughing anymore, but you got the lightheaded good feeling and everything.
Yeah, that smoker
high, rush.
Smoker
why
rush.
You keep doing it until you get addicted.
Yeah.
And then, 14 was really, like, when I started smoking.
Don't you have to go back down that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was probably 14-ish, 15-ish is when I actually started getting, like, a pack would last me, like, 3 or 4 days,
Okay.
and but I was smoking steadily,
Yeah.
little by little, but that led
You were
to
getting to the addiction.
Yep. Like my friends would buy them, I'd steal them from my sister would buy them, shit like that.
Yeah, that was always cool when you knew like not cool. Smoking's not cool, people. I'm not advocating smoking for anybody. But it was always, if you were a smoker, that older kid.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'll give you $10. Like, yeah, all right.
I remember that back then I would give whoever we got at the time, I'd give them $5.
Mm-hmm.
They would get me 2 packs.
For $5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, back then.
They would give me 2 packs for $5, and I had to give them 2 cigarettes out of one of the packs, and that was it.
That's not bad.
And
That's
I
not
would
a bad
do that.
deal for high school.
And then I remember one of those guys started working at the Unimart.
Oh yeah.
It was right next. It was like 2 blocks from school.
Uh-huh.
But we would go there. We'd walk to school in the mornings. We'd all meet there, and he'd be working.
Yeah.
And he'd just let us buy them. We'd go there, get like chocolate milk or a Coke, some like a tasty cake, and we'd buy cigarettes.
Damn.
And he worked there until I moved away.
Wow.
Yeah, he was still working there.
There you go. Now it's back down the fucking.
And I was like severely irritated when I moved up here because I was like, how
you were
the
16
hell?
still, right?
17.
17. How are you supposed to get cigarettes now?
Mm-hmm. But I had my ways.
You did.
I found ways to do it. Carrie would get them for me.
Yeah.
I'd steal them from her. I still saw friends. They'd
Is it
drive up
behind
and
you?
see me.
No, never mind. I'm sorry.
But yeah, well,
My first was, I think I was like 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Someone, it was just one of those things. Like, me and some friends were at the mall. We went outside, and we were trying to impress people.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
I think you're supposed to go down there, but you can't look, because they can't. Oh, get close to it. And then you can use your target and look. I think if you hit L2 while you're... What'd that do? Oh, it drained it.
Did it?
Yeah. Bitchin'.
I know what I'm doing. What the hell?
Cutscene. But I was like 13 or 14. We were at the mall. And...
Oh, it ended the level, I guess.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Save game progress. So we'll just keep going. I mean, we were going to end the episode at our next save point, but whatever.
We'll keep going.
Yeah. Then we'll get to the next save point. It'll probably be a boss now. So we were 14. I had a cigarette from some kid I was trying to impress this girl there. I was like, yeah, I smoke too. And it was like a Newport.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
They just started making, probably about 3-4 years ago, they started making Newports. Full flavor.
Yeah. I did try one of those. It was disgusting.
What is this? Maybe it's a lizard.
I think so. I think it's going to be the lizard down here. I mean, this is the sewer. But what sucked for me is my parents smoked.
Dude.
Swing over there. Or jump over there. My parents smoked, so I smelled like smoke.
Okay.
And like at 10 years old, people were like, "You smoke? You smell like smoke?" Like, yes, I smoke. I'm a 10-year-old child in elementary school.
Well, that's idiotic. I mean, your parents smoke. What are you going to do?
Like, the same thing happened when I went to fucking middle school. The first time I was on the bus, they were like, "Oh, you smell like smoke. Are you smoking?" I'm 11! Like, I watched the DARE program movies. Like, what do you think? So, and then I remember when I was like 16, 17. When me and some friends would go to the pool hall, they smoked. The two guys I was hanging out with at the time.
This is horrible to crawl on the wall where the camera just moves and moves you with it.
Yeah.
God, that's horrible. I am not at all sure what I'm supposed to
What's
do.
on
But
this side here?
go ahead.
Oh, there you go.
Keep
Yay!
up the story.
So we used to go to the pool hall all the time. Like, it'd be a school night. We're like, fuck it, we're going to the pool hall.
Yeah.
And every time we'd go, we'd smoke cigarettes. Like, fucking fiends. Because the pool hall was always filled with college kids. And we're like 16, 17-year-old kids. So
Yeah.
we used to go in there. And we get cigarettes because, down in Rossville, the little Unimart there,
Yeah.
the people that were running it at the time never carded.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was an Asian...
We're not the best.
Yeah, they were like an Asian family that owned it at the time. They never carded anybody. So, like, we'd go in, we need cigarettes. Yeah, here you go. Thank you. So, we'd go in there, it'd be hot college girls, and we'd just try, like, impress them with our pool skills, which none of us really had any, and smoking cigarettes while we were playing pool.
Yeah.
And then I kind of quit, like, when I was, like, 18. I kind of slowed down big time. Like,
Yeah.
I'd have one here and there. That was about it.
Okay.
Like, I remember that my senior year, that summer after we graduated, we went to Otakon, and I was smoking a little bit while I was down there, just because the one kid I was with was smoking. And he was smoking Reds, and it had been a while since I was smoking.
Who was that?
A kid named Galen Carl. He graduated with me and...
I heard you guys talk about him before.
Yeah, he was an alright guy. I didn't
really know him, but I did.
Yeah,
remember his...
I don't know whatever happened to him. Last I heard, that's weird when those people that you knew...
Oh, damn.
Knew back in high school,
Yeah.
and then, like, you hear through the grapevine, like, oh, they're married. Oh, I used to hang out with that kid all the time. Wonder what happened to him, you know?
Yeah.
So he was a smoker, so I started smoking with him sometimes down there. And then I think it was later that year is when me and you met.
Mm-hmm.
I
I pretty much got you started again.
And then you got me right back into it, because the first time me and Brian met, you know what, we'll tell that story another time. That's not a Spider-Man video story, because that's an interesting little psychological insight on how my brain works and who I am.
Nobody needs to know that.
No,
You're a psychiatrist's wet dream.
I am. That was the first thing I told a therapist when I met her. I was like, yo, you're going to enjoy this. All right.
You're gonna get your dick hard.
I'm going to get you wet. Wait. I should have said it like that.
You wish. You wish you could get that chick wet.
I'm not saying anything about anything. I have no comments.
I heard you talk about her.
I don't know what you're talking about there, Brian.
I don't.
Hey, it's Spider-Man! You know this game was made by Neversoft?
Yeah, you're never soft when you get finished.
I saw what you did there, and I didn't like it.
Well,
You gotta go get the last one yet. But you gotta kill these fucking Goombas first. They look like Yoshis that went crazy. God, Spider-Man. Just kicking ass.
they're kicking my ass.
You gotta get to the other side.
I know.
Okay. I think this last one over here will probably open the door. There it is. Webbing.
Thank God I saved that life. I needed it.
Yeah. I liked how they started doing this in games. This is one of the early PlayStation games, I think. 99. And I think PlayStation was 97 or whatever. But they started getting rid of, like, the one-mans and shit formula.
You just retry.
Yeah, that's the
You
continue
save
from,
and-
like, the auto saves and shit.
I understand there's some of the complaints. It kind of took what am I trying to say?
The pressure off of, like...
Yeah,
okay.
like the consequence.
Yeah,
There's no consequence to dying.
yeah. Well, that happens whenever you have any save.
And then they started
File.
doing like hardcore modes in games.
Yeah. Well, you want to drop down?
I know. I want to get these.
Oh. Hey, comic book.
Because we've been trying to collect shit.
Oh yeah, I think we have 2 now of like 20. Yeah.
20 in the levels we played.
Remember this magazine cover?
Damn, they
that
are
guy's
fucking.
Yeah, run,
up.
Brian. Just run. Not that way.
I thought I was. I got all the doors.
All right, you know what? We're gonna try this level next time on Let's Lose.
All right.
We saved right before him.
Like, comments, this is all shit.
Like, no, do it with respect, Brian. Please, like, comment, subscribe.